Welcome back to day 2 of flying from Florida to Oshkosh, trying to get Carli her private pilot certificate on the way from Florida up to Oshkosh and back. This is part 2 of day 2. In part 1, we got out of Knoxville finally, when the weather was a little bit high enough for us to get up VFR and then get a pop-up IFR clearance to get above the clouds, get Carli some actual instrument time flying through those clouds, chat with flight service a little bit, practice some of those skills, and then descend down VFR into Madison Airport, landing there, checking weather, looking at things. And then, after taking a little bit of break and debriefing our flight, it was time for us to get back into the airplane and continue on up to Lafayette.
Remark. Density altitude 3,000.
Alright, the pin doesn't really work, but 370 at 510, clear below 2000, 32 Celsius to 3 dew point, 2992.
Okay. So, you know how it was like 3012, 3004, now it's 2992?
Yeah,
So what does that tell you?
we're getting lower. Well, field elevation's coming down.
Well, it tells you the pressure's dropping. What
Oh.
does that mean to you as a pilot when the pressure's dropping?
Less performance on your aircraft because it's hot.
Sure, well, because it's hot and the pressure's dropping, so there's less air. What other things does it mean when the pressure drops? Does it have anything to do with the weather?
Rain? I don't know.
Typically, lower pressure means bad weather.
Lower pressure.
If you're flying towards
okay.
low pressure, we're flying towards an area of bad weather.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense. You wanna,
Yeah, we can stick that to the side here.
runway, it was 2, 1, and 3,
Correct.
so we're gonna take off at 3.
What were your winds?
3, 7 at,
It can't be 37.
yeah, I don't know then.
Let's go ahead and listen again.
Weather, wind 260 at
260.
5, visibility
260,
10.
yeah.
So we're gonna
Clear
use
below
2, 1.
12,000,
Sure.
temperature 32.
Yeah, so we can use runway 21, about a 50-degree crosswind.
Hello?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Cool. We have that, we have the altimeter. Lights, speed as required, taxi, and we're good to go.
Cool. Let's go ahead and taxi on out. Just remember to bear a little to the left away from that fuel pump. Our wing's a little close. Yeah, if you just hold that left rudder down, you'll be fine. Don't need too much left brake there. Just left rudder, yep. That'll do it. There you go. You're clear on the right.
Clear on the left, clear left, clear right.
Clear right.
So to direct into the wind,
Which way is the wind coming from?
260, so that's 2, 1.
So the easiest thing to do is to set your HSI, set your DG to sync up with your compass. There you go. And now,
2, 1, 2, 6, so basically west.
exactly, yep. So as you turn left here towards the runway, you'll be facing into the wind. And then just think about leaving yourself enough room before you hit the whole shoreline that you'll be able to angle back towards the runway, and towards final to be able to view it. Okay, pretty close. That'll work.
Oh,
Well, if you wanted to aim 2.6, which is over there, you'd probably come to the far right side, aim to 260, so you're into the wind, and then you'd be able to swing back to the right to be able to view final on base before you take the runway to depart.
okay.
So we kind of did it a little backwards. We hugged the left side when we really wanted to hug the right side, so we'd face into the wind. That's fine. We don't have enough room to really change it, so we'll just work with it what we got.
Nose wheel straight, brakes hold set, throttle 1000, fuel cycle valve on both.
Madison traffic, Cardinal November 177 Alpha Victor's approaching Coyde on the RNAV Yankee runway 3, Madison.
Action.
Cool. What would be a good abort point if we're not off by a certain point on the runway? Where could we decide to
Madison
abort?
traffic, Cardinal November 177 Alpha Victor's inside
Windsock's a
Coyde,
pretty good point. Yeah, that looks about 1,500 feet down. If it takes more than 1,500 feet for this thing to get off the ground, we should stay on the ground.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Check final. Do I radio call and then check final or final?
I would check it before you make the radio call, because if you see someone there, then there's no point in making a radio call.
You're right, you're right. What is that?
That's the sound of your strobe feeding back into your radios there.
I don't see anyone on final.
Cool. Or base. Have you heard anybody on the radio?
Yes.
Where were they at?
I wasn't listening.
Why don't you go ahead and just ask and say, hey, traffic in Madison, where were you at?
Do I have to say my call sign?
No.
Hey, traffic in Madison, where were you at?
And we're halfway between Koigi and Bullock on the RNAV Yankee runway 3, Madison.
Ask them if they're going to land runway 3 or what are their intentions.
Are you going to land runway 3 or what are your intentions?
177 Alpha Victor, yes, we're going to land runway 3.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Runway 3.
So he's landing with the tailwind. Runway 3, not much of a tailwind. So I don't see anybody on base or final for 2-1, but we're probably going to want to wait for him. And then traffic for runway 3 at Madison. How many miles out are you now?
A total of 4.7, coming up on Bullock.
Still 4.7. All right, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and depart runway 21. We're staying in the pattern for 21, making left traffic. We'll keep an eye out for you.
7 Alpha Victor.
All right, go ahead and make your radio call.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, departing runway 21, Madison traffic.
It's silly sometimes when guys like give their position reports on non-towered airports off of fixes, like from, you know, an instrument approach, because unless I have that plate pulled up in front of me, I've never been to this airport before, man. I have no idea where that is. If you want, you can go ahead and close your window.
Oh.
Cool. Lights, camera, action, all good to go. Let's get on out there before he gets here.
We have a right crosswind.
Just confirm how many miles out you are now.
2.9.
All right, we're rolling. All right, let's get to it. You can count for that crosswind. Here we go. Power set, gauges are green. Airspeed is alive. Using that rudder to go straight, slowly taking out those ailerons. And we'll make an early crosswind turn on this one just to get out of his way, because we're literally flying head on towards another airplane.
So turn now.
Wait till about 200-300 feet, and now you can start a nice, slow, gentle left turn. And report left crosswind for runway 21.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, left crosswind, runway 21, Madison traffic.
4751 Gulf, departing Greenwood area to the south. We're about 2 south now.
Keeping that little bit of right rudder pressure in there for that P factor.
Down, left downwind, runway 21, Madison, 7 Alpha Victor.
Oh, lovely. Now he decides to switch and land 2-1. That's awesome, dude. Cool. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and turn downwind.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, left downwind, runway 21, Madison traffic. In a turn? Alright, so I'm past, so I can square back to 2525?
Yep, you're past 500 feet, so you go 25 squared.
Low.
What's your pattern altitude you're climbing to?
1,800.
Perfect.
But we're about touchdown point?
You're almost being your touchdown point. Cool, and so you could go ahead and start configuring now. Probably lower that nose though, eh? If you reduce power with your nose up like that, you're going to lose a lot of airspeed. Just fly the airplane.
Oh, fuel pump stays on.
Yep.
Why is that?
Why is what?
Why is that so low? Oh, we
The
don't care
RPM
about...
is low because you reduced power.
Okay, wait.
That's totally fine. Your normal landing flow. Fuel pump, throttle, prop mixture, and flaps. Good. Nice, and we're flying at 70 knots. Trim the aircraft to relieve that pressure. Fly that same sight picture you've been flying. Give yourself plenty of time, you're not in a rush. And you treat it just like a low approach. If it looks good, you reduce power, you let the main wheels touch, the airplane settles on the ground, you go flaps and carb heat, add power, and make it a touch and go. Otherwise, you just add power, flaps and carb heat, and make it a go around.
Am I waiting for him?
Can I go in
No.
ahead of you?
Sure, go for it.
All right, 706 is turning left base runway
We'll get rid of him.
21, Madison.
Dude's just not super helpful right now.
Put in some power.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and turn your left base whenever you'd like. Sounds like he wants to squeak in there.
Oh, he's on final. I see him.
Yep.
Can I?
Cool.
Do I call or just let him be?
Sure, you can go ahead and turn final and announce it. You have him in sight?
Yep.
Good. You don't want to overshoot final. Watch that speed, 70 knots is what we're looking for. Cool, he's down on the runway.
Overshot at part A. Just call it now.
Sure.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, final, runway 21. Madison traffic. Madison traffic.
Number 177 Alpha is clear, 21, Madison.
Now just control the airplane, put it where you want it. Put it where you were on the last approach. You know, make it look the same. Does this look like it did before?
Nope.
All right, just make it look the same. A little high there, a little
61
slow.
Charlie echoes on the downwind for 19 Greenwood.
Cincinnati West traffic, Cessna 3 Golf Lima is turning crosswind for runway 1.
Keeping 70 knots all the way to the ground, maintaining that speed with a nice relaxed grip. Let that airplane talk to you in your fingertips there. Looking much better here, nice and stable. Very good job.
Nope. Go around.
Sure, just control the airplane, keep flying it. Keep flying it. Cool. Climbing out through 70, accelerating to 80. Good. If you ever think about going around, you even thought about it, you said it, and then, you know, immediately add the power. Don't just wait. And don't try not to slam the throttle all the way in there so quickly. You can see how the engine stumbled. Now it took a long time to catch up. Just nice, smooth, slow application of power. You just weren't quite correcting for that crosswind at all. It was taking you to the left side of the runway. Just with a little bit of right aileron, put that right wing down. Keep her in the center of the runway.
Cincinnati West traffic,
bad,
Cessna
though.
3 Golf Lima is turning.
We'll do another one of those.
Runway 1.
Yeah. Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, left base, Madison traffic.
Runway 21.
Should I call again?
No, it's okay. You're fine. Just keep flying your airplane. Keep making those judgments. Keep asking yourself those questions. Am I high? Am I low? Am I too far to the left? Too far to the right? Ask yourself, is this where I want the airplane to be? And then put it where you want it.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, final 21, Madison traffic.
Helicopter 10 Hotel, short final to the ramp. I'll stay south. The airfield got you inside.
Nice job. You're looking great. This looks a lot better.
That's 8256 Delta Victor.
Oh, look at the helicopter.
Yep, he's going to stay out of our way.
Fun.
Just keep watching that runway, looking towards the end of that runway. Keeping that airplane in the center of the runway with the ailerons. Don't get slow. Lower your nose. Don't get slow. Lower your nose. Look down that runway, all the way down it. Nice job. Flaps and carb heat. And slowly ease in the power. .55, rotate. Right rudder, not right aileron, yep.
Do you think we have time for another one?
Sure, yeah, let's do another one. I like that one. That one was pretty good. You were probably like, man, it's right there, it's underneath me, I know it is, where is it?
Yeah.
And that was fine. You kind of just, ran the airplane out of energy and sort of stalled it right onto the ground from about a foot up or so. Totally fine, yeah. I mean, we'd prefer to be a few inches lower, but that works. If you had been a foot or two higher, it'd be pretty firm, but now if you're high and fast, then slow her down, reduce power, add in flaps. You have all these tools at your disposal to control the airplane and make it do what you want.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, final runway 21, Madison traffic. Why can't I ever get on frickin' base?
Well, you're just starting your base to final turn a little early, so just shallow it out. Slowly bring her back over to the right, back onto center line. Keep an eye on that runway.
Fast.
Looking great.
I'm slow.
Yeah, just bring in that little bit of power and let that nose down. Bring in a little bit more power and let that nose down. Keep her at 70. Get back to 70. Do whatever it takes. As much power as it takes to get her back to 70. There you go. Now you can start to reduce power a little bit. Good. Looking down that runway. Using that rudder to keep the nose going straight. A little bit of right rudder. There you go. Help her come down. Let her come down. Let her come down. Hold her. Little right rudder. Hold her. Beautiful.
Oh my
Flaps, carb heat. Slow on the power. Yep, nice and easy in. Good job. We're looking to 55 to rotate. Very nice. Beautiful. Very nice touch and go.
Thanks. Climb out 80, right?
Climbing down at 80. Perfect.
Cool.
That was awesome. Think we can duplicate that up in Lafayette?
In front of the tower and in front of everyone?
The tower's watching you. They're judging you.
They are.
All right, I'll stop talking for a minute, let you fly this traffic pattern, and that's up to you. You can do another one or you can take us towards Lafayette.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, left crosswind, runway 21, Madison traffic.
Just remember, 25 squared, never having more manifold pressure than RPM, so bring your manifold pressure back a little bit. There you go, yeah. You're running about like 26 inches manifold pressure and 2450 on the RPM, so maybe, leaving 25 100 RPM in there, but getting that back down to 25 inches, yeah. That way we don't hurt the engine.
In my turn, when I get the pattern altitude, can I go ahead and configure?
Sure,
or
yeah,
always wait?
you can absolutely be moving the throttle, you can do all these things while you're turning. You can do all the same things that you do when you're straight and level when you're turning. The only thing we typically wait on is we try not to mess with the flaps too much in the turns, but other than that, you're fine. You can absolutely play with power and prop and everything else, and even flaps if you need it while you're turning.
Getting my set numbers mixed up. I just went to 1500. No bueno. So
just try to more so than the numbers. Remember what it feels like on your finger there. How much throttle do you feel? Put it there. That's about a knuckle and a half on me. What's it on you? About a knuckle and a half, 2 knuckles?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it should feel like on downwind. Now, when you go to 15 inches, what does it feel like? Bring it back to 15 inches and see what it feels like. Is it a little bit more towards the base of your finger there? There you go.
Yeah.
That way you can do it by feel. You don't have to do it by looking at the gauge. You just do it by feel.
And then, do I just say departing runway left, departing traffic runway 1221.
You can just announce that you're departing the traffic pattern to the north.
To the north.
Yep.
Can I say it now? I guess
Sure.
because I'm not in traffic.
Absolutely, yeah.
Madison traffic, Skyhawk 19668, departing traffic pattern to the north. Madison traffic.
Cool, and so let's start turning to the north, northwest on course to where we want to go. It'll be about a 330 heading. And then just run through a little climb checklist when you can. You can do your memory items.
Fuel pump?
Yep, you're past 1,000 feet, so do your fuel
Cessna 3 Golf
pump.
Lima is turning base for
Mixture.
runway 1.
Yeah, maybe just a couple cranks on the mixture, maybe 3 or 4 of those.
I forgot the third thing. I know there's a third.
25 squared.
25 squared? Okay.
Secondary traffic, Skyline 82
And then just
Romeo, 10
verify on
miles
your
to the west,
checklist.
descending out of 5,000, planning right base runway 22 effective.
And around a climb, 90 to 100, 25, 25. Lean as required, fuel pump check off. Got it. Crew, okay, we're not cruising yet.
Madison traffic, red light, Super Cubs, 2.5 mile extended left base at 2-1.
Did you want to lower that RPM?
Did I?
Thunder Corbin traffic.
just lowered it.
After
Oh.
304 Bravo Hotel, 10 miles north of the field, sending out of 3,500.
Yep.
Inbound for landing.
There we go. Cool. Let's head on up to Lafayette and see if we can capitalize on all that success.
How many? That was 3?
Yep.
First one was second one was
The last one I was okay with, but you got slow up high, you're down
Yeah.
to 60, and you just kind of sank through that low energy state. So it's a little low energy for me. I'd like to see you keep a little more speed to a little bit lower to the ground. But you did the right thing.
So
You didn't pull back too much. Had you flared any more, you know, at 20
Yeah.
feet, that could have been not so great. Could have run out of
So
energy.
exchange altitude for power, I guess. Put
Exchanging
power
the
in, or-
altitude for airspeed, right?
Yeah.
Just lowering the nose a little bit, letting the airplane come down to keep
Okay.
the speed in there.
Okay.
Yep. Didn't even have to mess with the power at all on that one. Just could have lowered the nose just ever so slightly more.
And it would have came back up.
Yeah, you would have just carried an extra 2, 3, 4 knots in there, so you would have been sinking so much. You know, that was kind of just a low energy, you know, sinking sort of approach. It's okay.
Okay.
It's within tolerances, but it was, you know, lower than I would.
The VFR flight following would come from approach.
Comes from approach, and we have approach at Class Bs, Class Cs, and like you figured out yesterday, some Class Ds that have Tursas.
I'm dead.
Here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to fly for a little bit, let you focus on that iPad. My flight controls.
Your flight controls.
My flight controls. So yeah, you tell me who we could get some VFR flight following from.
Well, there's a Class D airport right in
Okay.
front of us at Columbus.
Cool.
They have a control tower. Does the control tower do the flight following, or does it only approach?
We said approach does it, and we said that it comes from Class B airports have approach, Class C airports have approach, and Class D airports with Tursas have
Okay,
approach.
so no.
So no.
All right.
No to Columbus.
Isn't the approach radio supposed to be in the vicinity? Oh, wait, we can call Cincinnati.
Cool. There.
I was right here, and then I saw something, and I was like, wait. And then I was like, oh, we can definitely call Cincinnati. All right.
Yep.
So, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International.
Okay. Now, would you call their control tower, or would you be looking for a little box on there that has a little frequency in it that says contact approach within 20 nautical miles on? Don't see any of those frequencies in there. Now,
No.
the other thing is, so let's see here. Those are tower frequencies and ATIS and stuff like that you're
Yeah.
looking at there. So let's look at some approach frequencies. So just tap the airport for me. Go to the actual airport. Go to frequencies. And
Copy.
do you see any
Clearance
that?
delivery.
Well, not clearance delivery. We would want the approach control frequencies for Cincinnati, and we can see there's some radials in there. We can see 270 to 089. So 270 to 089, we are northwest of it. So we're in that pi section, 270 to 089. So we're to the northwest, we're over here, so that we're within that area. So let's use that frequency and try that to start with. And then, yeah, I just want to make sure where we're at there. Good.
Should we be talking, so we're only talking to them?
Yeah, so let's dial on that frequency that I was just looking at. I didn't quite catch
It's like
it.
12387.
Cool. Now, you know, like 50-50 shot's actually the right one, but at least it'll get us talking to somebody and they can always give us the correct one. Now, are we ready to call him or ready to talk to him? Is the radio configured right to talk to him? So we're transmitting, receiving COM 1.
We're on, that's COM now.
That's COM 1, we got them in the active.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to do?
Check if it's
Yeah, set the volume to an appropriate level.
right there.
Cool, yep. Because I had turned the volume down earlier, so if you start calling them, they'd call you back and you'd never hear them.
Okay.
I'd recommend it being just a smidge louder than that.
Cincinnati approach, Skyhawk 19668.
Skyhawk 19668, Cincinnati approach.
Skyhawk 19668, 5 miles west of North Vernon, at level at 4,500, request VFR flight calling to Lafayette.
Where are you going?
Lafayette, 668. I don't know the things for it. K-E-Y-E?
LAF.
L-A what?
LAF.
And Skyhawk, you said you're 5 miles where of North Vernon?
5 miles west of North Vernon, 668.
Roger, contact Indy Center 124.77. You're in their airspace.
124, what?
12477.
12477, 668.
For 5 Papa Mike, lighting 160, intercept the localizer, report to field and site if you get it. 160 and intercept the localizer, we'll report to 29903.
Nice. Good, now you get to practice it some more.
What just happened?
And Blue Streak 3116.
They switched us over to an approach that's covering us.
Yes, Indianapolis Center. So this is Indy Center. And so he said basically, oh, you're in Indy Center's airspace. They're responsible for that area. Go ahead and make that request to them. So you're going to have to do the whole same thing over again, this time with Indy Center.
Okay.
Yep.
Hello, Indy. November 5858 Bravo 900,000.
But give you a chance to practice.
November 5858 Bravo, Indy Center. And move altimeter 29903.
Skyhawk 19668 Indianapolis Center, go ahead.
8 miles northwest of North Vernon.
with the 8400
Level of 4,500. Request VFR flight calling to Lafayette.
Indy Center,
So-
climb and maintain 15,000.
You got the flight controls for a sec. I got to draw on right. I'm going to write down what I want you to say.
Am I not saying it right still?
Well, that's not what we had talked about. So just keep flying that heading.
Gonna be at 2062. Traffic's going to be at 10 o'clock in 12 miles northeastbound. A regional jet descending to 16,000.
All right, so Skyhawk 19668 is 8 miles west, North Vernon. Request VFR flight following to Lafayette at 4,500.
Okay.
There you go. My flight controls.
Your flight controls.
My flight controls. Give it a shot.
Indy Center, Skyhawk 19668.
And that was a Skyhawk calling. Give me the call sign one more time.
Skyhawk 19668.
There's just a little staticky. That's Skyhawk 19668.
Affirmative, 668.
And November 19668, go ahead with your request.
Skyhawk 19668, 15 miles northwest of North Vernon. Request VFR flight following to Lafayette at 4,500.
November 19668, Roger. Ident.
Ident?
Press the ident button. There you go. You pressed it. Let go. Normally you would say ident, Skyhawk 668, but that's fine.
Oh.
Took a little long, so.
November 19668, if you're going northwestbound, you're going to be just outside my airspace, but contact Indy approach on, it's going to be 124.905, and they'll get you taken care of for flight following.
12495, 668. Thank you.
Sweet, 12495, getting tons of practice.
I don't want to do that.
We'll have to do it quickly enough that we can actually get the radio call and get get dialed up with somebody before we exit their airspace.
So I'm like 20 miles northwest
UPS 2438,
of
contact
North
Indy Center
Vernon.
128.22.
Take a look off your left side there.
That's Cincinnati.
UPS
That's
2438.
Columbus.
Oh, that's what I
Yeah,
meant.
Cincinnati's a very large airport.
Yeah, yeah.
Cincinnati was off to our east. That's obviously to the west.
119.7, have a good day.
2 miles? 3 miles?
3 miles to the
ATS
east of
2062 for higher
Columbus.
contact, any center 128.37.
East, alright.
12837, APS 26.
Indy approach, Skyhawk 19668.
And Skyhawk 19668, you're still with Indianapolis Center, but if that frequency again is 124.9 or 5. Were you able to raise them?
I have the radio 124.595. We'll switch over now, sorry.
No problem.
What am I doing?
You're doing good. I just, it's common to do that. Like, it's common to forget to hit the flip-flop button. But now you probably won't do that again. I could have said something, but it's way more fun this way. And you learn more. So press the flip-flop button. When you put a frequency in, consider putting it into the active side right away rather than waiting, because you'll forget. All right, now let's go ahead and try up Indy approach.
Indy approach, Skyhawk 19668.
Over 5264 kilo, contact Grissom approach 121.05. Calling approach unanswered, say again.
That's you.
Skyhawk 19668. Should I said Indy approach?
November 19668, squawk 0303.
0303 668.
615 radar contact 12 miles south of Indianapolis International. Maintain
Good. Now just wait. He's going to come back and say radar contact.
Navigation only 2
You know, 4 miles northeast of Columbus or whatever. 4 miles north of Columbus. Say request.
Am I?
He's going to come back and call you.
Indianapolis, Nancy 206, Tango Mike.
Just be patient. He'll come back. If he doesn't come back to us in another 2-3 minutes, we can call him. He gave us a squawk code, so he should see us show up on radar.
748, India approach squawk 0336. November 19668, radar contact 4 miles north of Columbus Airport. Say requested altitude and, correction, India altimeter 2988, say altitude and destination.
Request VFR flight following to Lafayette at 4,500 and 5 miles north of Columbus. 668.
You're good. You're fine. Just relax.
November 668, reset transponder, squawk 3704.
3704 668.
Cool.
3704 3704.
Yep, you have to be careful if you ever get like half numbers showing. It actually will sometimes transmit the wrong number to them.
I hate how these turn to the right to get bigger.
When you have stuff like that, the most important thing to do is don't think about which way it's got to go to get bigger or smaller. Twist it,
I know.
and then twist it the other way.
It was just an afterthought. And
Yeah,
what
no,
I
it's
keep
totally
thinking
fine.
about.
And don't sweat the radio calls. Like, you got to remember when you hear all these guys talking on the radios and stuff, the air traffic controllers and pilots, like, they were all the same or worse as you know, when they started. So everyone starts at the same point.
Indy departure, beach at 400 Sierra Hotel on the ground at Mount Comfort, departing runway 25.
Boy, he's been departing runway 25 for like 3 minutes now. Guy must be working a couple different frequencies and it's probably busy.
What is... Oh, here you go. What is the... What is...
The 48 contact India approach 121.1.
Why do we need to have a VFR flight following?
Why?
It's just safety.
It's a safety thing. I mean, we're looking for traffic, but you know, they're going to help us look for traffic by having VFR flight following, so it's just an added safety measure.
So when we're in a vicinity of a big, large airport with a lot of commercials, you have VFR flight following, and then when you get too far away from that station, you switch, you end it, because you squawk VFR, you end
Well, they can't
radio
see you if
frequency.
you're down low. You got to think about radar works line of sight, right? So their
Yeah.
radar at the big airport sees stuff, but because of trees and buildings, it can only see at a cone, right? So the
Yeah.
further we are from the airport, the higher we have to be. Now, if we want VFR flight following and we're in the middle of nowhere, away from any big airports, we're down low, that's not possible. But if we're up high in the middle of nowhere, center can get us.
Okay. So once we get away from them, we can't or fly along with them, we find another approach that's closer in our way on our route, call them up, get another VFR flight following to our
Exactly,
next
yeah.
airport.
Say if you're too low, oftentimes what'll happen is if you're too low and you're exiting their airspace, they'll say, hey, I'm going to lose radar coverage with you and radio contact with you. But for further flight following, you can try such and such frequency down the road. Give them a try in 10 miles or 20 miles.
Okay.
Try such and such frequency Jacksonville Center on, or try Tampa approach on such and such frequency down the line.
And then for, say like we're flying where we are.
Yeah, 2992 00.
Oh, I knew that. Say we're flying where we are, we don't have flight following. Where do we want to be talking to someone at this big airport, be on their CTAF?
You'd call approach, and that's actually exactly who we're talking to, right? That's Indianapolis approach, and that's who we're speaking to.
Okay.
There is no CTAF at a big airport like that because it's towered, so we have a tower frequency, and then we have approach frequencies.
November 551, should my frequency 124.905.
The only time it would be a CTAF is when the tower closes very late at night.
Okay. When we're way out here.
Archer 458
Yep.
Alpha.
In the middle of nowhere.
We're like right there. Would we just lock onto them and see what traffic's in the area?
What altitude are you at?
4,500?
5,500 out there? I'd probably be talking to center. You'd probably pick up center at 5,500 out there.
What if you're 5,500, but you're like way not away, but then you have Chicago?
Cap 924,
I'm just trying to think about like cross country and solo flights.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you're up high, you can get services. If you're down low, then yeah, you can't get services. Say you're at 2,500 in there. Yeah, I probably would just tune up the local CTAF and talk to guys around there.
So if I'm like around here and I'm 2,000 feet,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
3,000 feet. I would just be kind of contacting these CTAFs and kind of going along through them, just so I'm knowing traffic's there.
Exactly, yeah. You just use the frequency closest to you to go ahead and kind of self-announce and let other guys know where you're at. So if they're taking off and they're going to climb up to your altitude or crisscross courses with you, they can avoid you.
Leveling 3,000, heading 330.
Beach 0 Hotel into approaching altimeter 2988, ident.
Oh, is that all the other traffic?
November 668, turn 10 degrees left, vector for Indianapolis arrival traffic.
10 degrees left, 668. Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you going to respond to it?
0 Hotel, radar contact 3 miles northwest of
I just didn't see any reaction out of you at all, so I figured I better grab it.
119.05.
11905, 400
You're
Sierra
fine.
Hotel.
I was going to let you do it. I know I'm supposed to be working radio, but I was looking at this.
That's okay. So we're kind of getting VFR flight following from this guy, even though he never really, it was kind of unclear, all the talking back and forth. But he gave us a squawk code, and he radar identified us way back there. Obviously, we're flying right over top of his airspace, 500 feet above the class Charlie. What is the...
November 668, advised prior to any altitude changes.
668, Wilco.
November 668, traffic guide.
So we're actually going to cruise right through his airspace at 4,500.
So service to 4,800.
Yep.
And
so we're going to be right in 668 looking. All right, so we're going to take a little look out here. So what he was telling us...
12 miles north, or 12 o'clock north.
12 o'clock, nothing to do about north.
Oh.
12 o'clock, opposite direction. So, coming towards us.
Yep.
And 20 miles. But 20 miles when we're both going fast isn't a lot of time. He's at 4,000 feet. We're at 4,500.
Alpha, turn left heading 130.
He also asked us to advise prior to any altitude changes, probably for that very reason, and because of the arrivals and departures going in and out of Indianapolis.
130, 85 Alpha.
So we just want to keep a close eye out, see if we can see anybody else. That's obviously why we run with our landing light on, because any head-on traffic would be able to see us easier. 5 degrees right, 668. But just verifying that our landing light is in fact on, so that any head-on traffic would be able to see us easier.
November 668, contact India approach 119.05.
119.05, 668. So if you can work the radios, it'd be good.
Okay.
Just get some practice there. There you are. You're up with Indy approach.
Navigation for straight into 3
What were you going to tell them?
direct page, no nav, 23 left, left 25.
Indy approach.
What are you going to tell them?
Indy approach, Skyhawk 19668.
Level 4,500.
Level 4,500.
Yep,
right
there
now.
you go.
6 Delta Whiskey.
And we're going to check in with the new guy.
Roger, register terminus, copy, Farfig chain proof.
Am I saying anything else?
Nope.
Indy
Skyhawk
approach.
19668, level 4,500, yes, and Indy approach.
Turn right in 180, expect to clear shortly.
Flight 180, 960, no problem.
6 Delta Whiskey, register terminus, copy, Farfig chain proof, taps no factor.
Indy approach, Skyhawk 19668, level up 4,500.
Skyhawk 19668, Indy approach. Radar contact.
That's nothing. You don't have to reply.
So,
He just said radar contact, so what does that mean?
he has us.
Yeah, he has us on radar, yep.
If you're given like a Class C clearance and you're given a heading and there's like a little
there's clouds?
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to tell them, hey, to maintain VFR, I'm either going to need lower, higher, or left or right.
Okay.
So, yeah, ideally, we would just ask for left, right, or higher or lower. That would be the proper thing to do.
Okay.
So what are the steps we're going to take as we're getting close to the airport? What are we going to want to do?
Close to the airport, we're gonna wanna in frequency with them, VFR flight following with them, switch over.
Yeah, so we're going from VFR flight following to a tower, so the approach controller will probably hand us off right to the tower.
Okay. We're gonna wanna
Lift 53, contact approach 121.1,
figure out
lift 53.
how far out we want to be descending.
Sure. Do we need to get the ATIS? Okay.
25, roger.
So that's something we could start getting ready to do here. So can you tell me what the ATIS is for where we're going? Throw it into COM 2. Alright. You're here for the flight controls?
My flight controls?
Your flight controls. Looks like the heading on right about now will work just fine.
RV410 Victor, ready contact 8 miles west of Henshaws County
Do we want to try the
Airport.
ATIS?
Primary TV bar
Sure, go for it.
6,500, spread that's your final altitude. And resume on navigation to 1 Hotel 0.
410 Victor, climbing to 7,500. Cessna runway 10 4006, holding short of runway 23. Has a limit 6 high watch place service frequency.
DA heavy contact Chicago 135.75. 19668, contact cruise approach 123.85, 2385.
2385 for 19668, good day. And you can just say approach, Skyhawk 19668, level 4,500.
Approach?
Yep.
Approach, Skyhawk 19668, level 4,500.
R19668, Chris approach, Chris altimeter 2982.
2982, 668.
Cool. Were you able to hear any of the ATIS?
Nope.
Alright, that's okay. I got the ATIS written down for you. Hotel 210 at 8, visibility 10 miles, and ceiling's clear below 3,000. 2982 on the meter, and the altimeter, rather. And yeah, information hotel.
Okay.
Next frequency, like we had said before, is going to be tower. So tower 19.6, why don't you go ahead and throw that into standby, so it'll be ready to go when you need it. The reason I had you call them approach instead of Grissom approach or whatever it actually is because I can never hear or pronounce that when they say it. So when you don't realize what approach is supposed to be, Indy, Cincinnati,
Yeah.
Detroit approach, whatever, you just say approach. Kind of a easy way out.
Tower 19668, Hotel Kurt at Lafayette, report airport at site.
You let them say, we got a hotel, and we'll let you know when we have the airport in sight.
We have hotel, we'll let you know when we have airport in sight, 668.
Good job.
668, roger.
So that's basically telling him when we get the airport in sight, he can go bye-bye.
Yep, he's going to hand us off to the tower once we get the airport in sight. And then once he hands us off the tower, we're going to say, Lafayette Tower, Skyhawk 19668, our position, and landing with hotel.
Landing with hotel.
Yep.
We don't have to say our altitude?
Nope.
Oh, our position. Why not?
You know, typically you won't set your altitude unless they ask for it for Class D airports. At Class D airports, you're just totally responsible for your own separation, and they typically don't have radar to even verify your altitude. So it's just up to you to kind of stay clear of everybody else. The reason why we say our altitude with Class C airports and Class B is because they're verifying it on radar. They're trying to help us stay separate from other aircraft.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that your transponder is putting out the correct altitude. So if they show you at 4,500, they want you to tell them that you're at 4,500 so they know it's showing right. If it shows you at 5,100 and you say you're at 4,500, that's a problem. Because they're going to use that altitude they see on your transponder to help separate you from other traffic. We can go ahead and start on down so we stay VFR below these clouds, get 500 people home. Yeah, just pull on back 15 inches and come on down to at least 3,500. Get us VFR below these guys.
Tower 668, India down current, Lafayette advertising runway 2823.
You can say, we'll get India.
We'll get India, 668.
Advertising runway 28. Alrighty. That's cool, 6,600 feet long, plenty long. Go ahead and get data once more. I'll help you out with that.
9 degrees later.
And you can just let them know that you're starting a VFR descent down to 3,500 as a courtesy.
Approach.
Yep.
Approach, Skyhawk 19668, VFR descend down to 3,500. I don't know.
Tower 668, approach, roger.
Cool. He said, Roger, you just let him know. That's just courtesy. It's cool. All right, let's see if I can...
668, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles, southeastbound, opposite direction, 3,000 indicated, type unknown, altitude not verified.
Looking for traffic.
Looking for traffic, 668.
Cool.
12 miles southbound.
Where did he say it was?
He's heading southbound? He's 12 miles?
o'clock, southbound, 7 miles, yep. Altitude and type unverified. So, now we said we're going to go down to 3,500, right? And since we were descending, yep.
Number 6, 2986 Romeo, contact Chicago Center now.
Good, yeah, you stop the decent on power and pitch, and then go ahead and
32.5, 296
maybe richen up that mixture a little bit since you are descending. You could always reference a descent checklist if you want to kind of remember what you're supposed to be doing right now, and I'll go ahead and get that used for you.
668, previous issue traffic now 12 o'clock, 2 miles, opposite direction, 3,000 southeastbound.
Still looking, 668.
Still looking, 668.
All right, so you're supposed to be passing 500 feet underneath us. 2 miles, 12 o'clock, opposite direction.
I see him.
You got him in sight?
Right there.
Oh, perfect. He's passing underneath us. You can say traffic in sight.
Traffic in sight, 668.
668, roger.
Perfect. Good. We cheated death. We're all good. We'll go ahead and get that ATIS.
Lafayette University Airport ATIS information. India 2150 Zulu. Wind 200 at 8, gust 17. Wind variable between 150 and 220. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Temperature 32, dew point 24. Altimeter 2981. RNAV runway 28 approach on east. Landing and departing runway 28 and runway 26.
Radar service terminated. Contact tower.
Radio service terminated.
Contact tower, Skyhawk 19668.
Contact tower, Skyhawk 19668.
Cool. So I can't write to save my life on that thing, but anyways, we have information in India.
Okay.
The winds are gusting into 17, mostly down the runway, and 2981 on the altimeter. We're going to contact tower, so what are we going to do to contact tower?
Switch our frequency.
Yep, exactly.
Tower port 3 miles east, make left traffic runway 23.
And Lafayette Tower, Skyhawk 19668. How far are we? 10 miles south?
Southeast? You're southeast.
Southeast.
Fader A7, Lafayette ground runway 23, taxi via Echo.
With information India.
Landing with India.
Lafayette Tower, waited 21,
Yep.
holding short of runway
Lafayette Tower,
23,
Skyhawk
you will be remaining in
19668.
passing.
10 miles southeast, landing with India.
Fader 21, Lafayette Tower, make left traffic runway 23, clear for takeoff.
Lafayette Tower, Skyhawk 19668, 10 miles southeast, landing with information India.
Cool, just be patient. The other,
one pod uniform, read back.
the other guy on ground was reading back a clearance on ground.
Alright, is that Cessna 19668 checking on?
Cessna 19668.
Cessna 19668.
Cessna 19668, Lafayette Tower, report 3 miles southeast, make left traffic runway 23, you full stop?
Left traffic, runway 23, full stop, 668.
Cessna 668, just verify, make left traffic runway 23 and report 3 miles southeast.
We'll report 3 miles southeast for left traffic for runway 23. We are full stop for Skyhawk 1 under 668. Alright, so we're going to let him know once we're 3 miles southeast. That's kind of reminding him to clear us to land. So we're going to let him know when we get 3 miles southeast. Altitude's our discretion. We can descend whenever we like. And we're going to be making left traffic for runway 23.
VFR, you want us to squawk VFR film?
So which direction is runway 23 running? Before we make any guesses here, let's go ahead and check that this thing is indicating accurately with...
That's on 33.
Yep. So it's preset, so we have to reset it a little bit. There we go. So point to... Yep, exactly. So we're basically set up on like a left base for runway 23 pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Now, do you see the airport?
Yes.
Cool. So can we go ahead and maneuver ourselves in a position to enter left base for runway 23?
Douglas 17334, Lafayette, ground.
So you just said 23 was running that way, the left base. We want to enter left base for runway 23, so you're going to have to turn to the right, and you're pretty high, so you're going to want to go ahead and start descending at least 15 inches or less. Cool, runway 23 is going to be about 4,000 feet long, so a little shorter, but still plenty long. And now what do you do when you're descending? Could you do a descent checklist, or could you do some things by memory?
Cessna 668, you can maneuver for a downwind entry at the departure end of runway 23. Going to be following a Warrior on a 4-mile left base right now.
Alright, we'll maneuver and join the left downwind for runway 23 at the departure end of runway 23 for Skyhawk 1 under 668.
So, 21, runway 23,
come to the left now. Kind of a weird direction, but he's just... got a lot of traffic to deal with. I'll kind of vector you around.
Power, carb heat, ATIS, we have ATIS.
Douglas 334, cross runway 23 at Alpha.
Can I start turning a...
Right about now. Let's slow the airplane down because things are happening really fast. We're doing 110 knots, so let's slow the airplane down. And let's go ahead and start turning right onto the left downwind for runway 23. Alright, what's traffic pattern altitude here?
360 and then maneuver for a midfield right downwind.
Alright, it's going to be 2,000 feet traffic pattern altitude. Let's stay nice and rectangular.
Follows midfield left downwind as well, so just keep it wide.
Looking for that traffic, we'll keep it wide, 33 Tango.
And Cessna 668, I got you in sight now. Number 2, follow Cessna, turning a mile final now.
Got it.
Alright. We got the Cessna, looks like about a mile final, and we'll follow him for Skyhawk 1 under 668.
Cessna 668, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23 for 668.
433 Tango, Cessna to follow now, just past the numbers on the left downwind.
Yeah, let's reduce power a little more.
Looking for that traffic.
And we can go ahead and start turning our left base.
And 33 Tango, you should be able to just follow them onto the base entry there.
Got that traffic inside, 33 Tango.
433 Tango, runway 23, clear to land.
23, clear to land, 33 Tango.
Later 90, Lafayette ground, runway 23, taxi via Echo.
Good, whenever you're ready, just watch that runway. Nice, slow, steady turn to final, constantly judging if you're undershooting or overshooting.
Douglas
good, nice job.
17334 Lafayette Tower, hold short of runway 28, traffic landing runway 23, going to be about 2 minutes.
Okay, hold short at 28334.
Now watch your speed there, we want 70 out here.
Wind check.
Wind 21010, gust 19er.
Lafayette Tower, Vader 97, ready, holding short, 23, ready for takeoff. Remaining pattern.
Vader 97, Lafayette Tower, hold short of runway 23.
Down that runway, try to straighten out this airplane to go straight down the runway.
Vader 97.
A little bit of right rudder in there, a little bit of left wing down.
Squawk 0450.
0450, 334.
Yep, 2 red, so correct with power.
Vader 21, extend your upwind
Add
a mile
power.
and a half.
Center up in a mile and a half.
Try to make the nose go straight there. Good. Reducing power now as you get back onto glide path. Alright, adding a little power, getting back on a glide path, look down that runway. Try to keep her on glide path, nice and relaxed, grip on that yoke. A little more power, a little higher here. Try to ease back on the yoke just ever so slightly. Get on the glide path. clearing these obstacles. Look down that runway. There we go.
Lafayette Tower, Vader,
Right rudder, straighten out that
the
nose.
northeast with information, India, for full stop.
Vader 99 Lafayette Tower, maneuver to the north, report 3 miles north, right traffic,
A
runway
little bit of right
23.
rudder, straighten out that nose, let her come down.
Maneuver to the north, enter
Right rudder.
right downwind, runway
Straighten out that
23.
nose, right rudder. Look down the
Report
runway.
3 miles to the north, Vader 99.
Good, let her come down. Let her come down, right rudder, left wing down, left wing down. There we go. Yeah, we got a nice crosswind there.
Cessna 668, if able, turn right on runway 28, right at Bravo.
All right, right on 28 and right at Bravo for Cessna 668.
Cessna 668, you going to Purdue Aviation?
Affirmative.
Cessna 668, right at Bravo, then turn left on Charlie and taxi the ramp via Charlie this frequency.
All right, turn on Bravo, left turn Charlie to the ramp, staying with you for Skyhawk 19668. Cool. We're going to go ahead and clear here. We'll expect to make the left turn, but we'll stop once we get our tail across so we can go ahead and run our after lane
Clear 21, you
checklist.
can start your left crosswind.
Just left cross the
Oh, that's what gusting 17 feels like. Cool. We'll start to bear off to the left here, and we can run our after landing checklist. A little bit of RPM in there, keeping it right around 900 to 1,000. Just keep that oil pressure up since the engine's nice and warm.
Well, pretty good day, I would say, overall. If we could find a light in here, that'd be an even better day. Yeah. We've made it officially to, whoa, that's very bright, the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, as it is so referred to in that one song.
Pitbull? Come on.
Chingy, I think it was, I don't know. Either way, pretty good day. Last landing, you know, kind of challenging.
Lots of crosswind. Also in Class D, a lot of traffic.
A lot of traffic, a lot of talking, a lot of students. Purdue University's here. They do a ton of flight training out of here. What was your favorite part about today?
Ooh, I don't know. I think flying at 8,500, we got IFR clearance because of John, and he helped me go through. So that was really fun. So flying up
You got to fly in the cloud. Apparently you didn't really like the cloud, huh?
I don't know. I always thought I would like the cloud, and then I got into it and I was like, nope, not for me.
Yeah.
So just not yet. But it was really cool flying up there. It was cold, so it was just nice and steady.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah.
So smooth.
What's the hardest part about landing right now?
Probably staying on center line. Still
Figuring out what those ailerons and rudder does.
Breaking them up, like using them as different things, not really flying. That's
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on it together.
all the time.
Totally.
So one more day to Oshkosh.
One more day to Oshkosh. Tomorrow's the last day. Hopefully we'll be there, and we will see you guys tomorrow on the way finally to Oshkosh.
Oshkosh.
We would have taken the hotel shuttle, but yeah, basically the hotel shuttle never came after an hour for the Hilton Garden Inn. So we're doing Holiday Inn again tonight, styling with the Saturn. They don't even make Saturns.